very good morning, everyone. So we are from Poetic Society, Group 44. So before we go any further, we would like to introduce ourselves. So I'll start first. My name is Irlia Sofea with the name Zamani. My matric number is 206958. So Aini, you can introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Nuraini Binti Mokhtar with matrix number 205304. Sabrina, next.
My name is Sabrina Binti Abbas and my matrix number is 207432. Izzati?
My name is Izzati Binti Zainal Abidin with matrix number 207647. Next, Gan.
My name is Gan Rishi, matrix number 2073.
My name is Farah Hanania Binti Izzati. My matric number is 205341.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So today, Group 2 will recite a poem on the second global issue, which is pandemic. So Group 2, you can recite from now. Thank you.
All right, I'll start. For better or for worse, the hours fly by, days pass, months elapse. In the blink of an eye, no time to relax. So much time, yet so little to spend it on. Stuck between the grey state windows, a sterile view outside. No solutions to be found, plenty of blame to be spread. Countless accusations of desperation, of an origin that can't be found, bickering and kicking the ball to no avail.
From just speculation came to great realization. It is here, causing the panic and fear among us, spreading from here and there. But in the doom and gloom of calamity, emerged the brighter side of humanity, where the new norms is born.
Some people are struggling with their life. Some lost their family member. Some are facing mental and physical exhaustion. So, which of the favors of your life would you deny? I don't think it's self-isolation. It's self-discovery. Discovering that you have all you need. Family to pray for, friends to miss, and faith to hold on to. So that's all. So Group 1, do you have any questions about this poem? I think, what do you think about this poem, actually? Do you have anything? Group 1?
May I start first?
Yes, you can.
So my view of this poem is, I think it's really nicely constructed. From the first part, showing the desperation, the sadness, or the gloomy part of this quarantine and PKP, but it further ascended into something much more into individual level, which is discovery of self. I think it's a journey to me. This poem is such a journey from gloomy surrounding to such enlightenment that we can feel.
Thank you, Izzati. Anyone? Other?
I think the words used are nice and understandable. I mean, it suits well with the poem, and the structure is not that long, nor too short, and the line is well constructed. I like it, and it's easy to understand. It's not hard, and it shows you you can see the vision of the poem. Yeah.
Hanania?
I think this poem is really describing about COVID-19 perfectly, like from the choices of words, and it's easy to understand. And I can relate with this poem.
Thank you. So, Group 2, can you explain about the title of this poem?
I would say that the title just describes how we basically have almost no power with dealing with the pandemic, at least on an individual level. You know, if it if it happens, it just happens. Throwing blame around hardly helps anything.
Okay, that's all. Okay. Okay, so okay, group 2, you can explain further about the stanza's meaning.
So in stanza 1, I tried to elaborate more on the feeling that you get when you're in quarantine. You know, you're locked down, you can't go outside. You have so much time to spend, but eventually you just get bored of all the things you do every single day. You know, even if you're playing games or just chatting with people, eventually it gets bored if it's the same thing over and over again. And the last line, it's like stuck within the gray state window. So it's almost like every day outside, it's very cloudy. It's almost like it's raining. I'm not sure if the weather has been like that for everyone else, but in my case, it's almost like that. Like it's almost raining every single day.
Yes.
And and then for the second stanza, it's mostly talking about how people keep blaming each other, just blaming random things, but no one has any actual solutions for it yet so far. And the second stanza just kind of, how to say, it blends nicely into the third stanza where the second stanza was just talking about people blaming each other nonstop for no reason, not finding a solution. Then in the third stanza, it's like suddenly it's coming here and all that. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you again.
Yep.
Okay, from third stanza is tell about the beginning of the pandemic. Like, for example, the current pandemic issue that currently happen in this world, the coronavirus. We all know that it started from China, right? And we knew it from like the social media and from the news. But some of us still think that it is fake news, and they did not want to believe about it. But now they realize that it is true, and they see that it happened in front of them, and then they realized that it is true. Then they started to became panic and fear. And for stanza number 4, it shows that when the virus came in one country, it has affected many people, and people was panicking and afraid of the virus as it can cause death. And but people tend to stand up together and work together to fight this virus, something like that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Annie. So for the fifth stanza is I wrote based on my readings and also my observation. So for the first line of the stanza is saying that people are struggling with their life. We know that during the pandemic, it has a great impact on the economy. So there are so many people that become jobless. So just imagine that those people is the only person who is working to support their family. So they know how struggle to find a new job. Even before the pandemic, it's already difficult to find a job. So the second line is what we all know. The COVID-19 already took so many lives. There's a story about a man that lost 7 members of their family. It was just by reading those articles already make me sad. So I can't imagine how they feel, the men feel. So the third line is about the frontliner who are facing mental and physical exhaustions due to the increasing numbers of new cases each and every day. So they have no time to rest. Sometimes they have to skip their meals. So it leads to stress and become exhausted. So the last line is the questions that we should ask ourselves. We have everything that we have today. So why is there any other reason not to be thankful for each and everything that we have if we compare ourselves with other people? So for the last stanza is basically about what I've already get from this pandemic. You know, it teaches me a lot about always be thankful for each and everything we have in life. So that's all for me. So everyone, do you have anything to ask?
I have one question. It's actually an open question. Regardless group 1 or group 2, anyone can answer. I just want to know that in the middle of this pandemic, we have seen a lot of part and sides of humanity itself during this pandemic because they are all in this together, right? So, in your guys' opinion, what is the best and worst part of humanity in this pandemic like time we can see?
I'd say the best part is all the loan payment deferments, all the the charitable acts regarding all the utility bills, the loans, all the monetary problems lah. Because most of the times all these big companies, they are very heartless. They treat us like we are disposable and they don't care about the situation. But in this case, in this pandemic, it seems that most of them are still trying to make an effort to care about our situation. But at the same time, some of these companies are still very heartless and still try to chase payments even though no one can work and all that. So it's a two-sided coin, I would say.
I see. Thank you for the answers.
Is that all? Do you guys have any other questions?
When I first can I add up to what's the worst thing like during this pandemic? I would say like you see people struggling like on the pandemic, and then in Malaysia we have like we have floods, and so people are struggling with many things right now, like despite of so it's kind of sad because we are also indoors and we can't really help them, or we can only pray or some donate to those charity who going out and about, and yeah, it's kind of sad too.
Yeah, it's just the overall helplessness of it. Like you really want to go outside, but it's just dangerous to go outside.
So, anything?
Can I add up about the title of the poem?
Okay.
Can.
Because you always like hear this phrase on wedding days, right?
Yes, vow.
I was
Wedding
like,
vow.
oh. Okay, just some joke.
It does have quite a bit of, connotations, like different meanings depending on the situation.
True. You can
There's
reuse it.
a whole new meaning.
But even within the wedding vow, it's like talking about even if they're husband and wife, they aren't such a good fit for each other. It's still, for better or for worse, they are married now.
Yeah.
Anyone like to add up anything about the poem? Well, I realized on Irlia's stanza, the 5th stanza, I guess. You took a Quran verse, is it?
Yes.
Yes, it's so familiar.
Rahman, right?
Yeah.
And I really like the last line of stanza 6, and faith to hold on to. I think that what keeps people going when we have faith and hope, I guess. Yeah. So I hope you all stay safe and have faith that good things will come.
Yes.
And the struggle that you're
Stay
going
hopeful.
Yes, hopeful.
So, can we proceed to the last part, which is the word choice? It's a group 2.
Yes.
Can you discuss about the word choice?
Within stanza 1, most of the words are normal, but in the last line of stanza 1, a sterile view outside. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to, when you say sterile, it means like clean, right? So I sort of use that word to imply like everything outside is empty, no cars outside because everyone's scared to go out. So that's kind of what I use that word to imply. Then within the second stanza, you have countless accusations of desperation. So it kind of rhymes a little bit. It's mostly about just people blaming each other when they don't have anything to blame. They just do it because they're scared or whatever. And then let's see, bickering and kicking the ball to no avail. Bickering in this case just means arguing. Kicking the ball means they're passing the blame to other people. And to no avail means basically no results from that. And that's about it for the word choice for the first two stanzas.
Thank you. Amy?
Okay, for my stanzas, I just use simple words. I think it is easier to understand. Something like that.
Can I ask?
Yes, sure.
The word calamity, I'm not really understand it.
It's like alamak, how to explain this? It's like a bad time. I don't know how to explain.
Yes. Thank you.
And the world is
I
ending.
understand.
Apocalypse.
I
Yeah,
see.
apocalypse. Yeah, something like
yeah.
that.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah, mine is all this is simple words. Like no more flowering from like before. So that it's easy to understand also and to make the message was delivered to the reader. That's all. Okay. So is there any other question? No? And so I'll stop sharing. And I think that's all for today's meeting. Right?
Yeah, it should be all.
So thank you, everyone.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.